Meow meow meow, my little kitties, and welcome back to some more Cat Quest. Meow meow. On today's episode, we're going to be a cat, and we're going to be doing a few more quests, and yeah, that's about it. That's about everything that I've planned. Apparently apparently the maximum level is 99. Oh gosh, almost didn't dodge. Okay, wait. Level 40? Level 40 is only 71 experience per orb. The thing that was like 500 was higher than level 40. Alright, cool, level 16. Oh, people still sending me messages. Da-da-da-da. We're still trying to arrange a nice hangout session with Chandra so we can, you know, eat junk food, binge a Ruby. How long would it take to binge all of Ruby? I had calculated it at one point before, but I don't know if there's any way that you can, like, go into your file explorer, highlight multiple videos, and just see, like, the total length of them. Like, I feel like you still have to calculate them individually. So, theoretically, this should be 48th level goods, but I think it's just going to be another random... Excuse me. 5 magic. That's just so much better! Oh my gosh, wait, having armor regenerates over time? Yeah, look at that. Armor regenerates over time. Okay, so there's some form of regeneration. Yeah, I've already gotten the prize, so I could leave theoretically, but the real prize is experience points that we'll earn along the way. Come on, buddy. We can... Let's get dangerous! Get it! Ow, 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 ow! Owie! 836. Wait, that's morning. I don't understand it, but okay. There's no... Hello, dragon. Don't mind me. Unknown face. Little sea dragon. Oh, the minions are nothing to care about. I'm getting real our party needs an alchemist vibes. Yeah, that was a weird game, wasn't it? It was neat, but like... I don't know. That just leads to a whole conversation point about like, oh, can you beat a game without X thing? And it's like, well, for the general gameplay and stuff you can, except at some point there's an alchemist-shaped keyhole, and you actually need an alchemist specifically for a specific part of the plot. Like, oh, can you beat the game without jumping? Yes, except in the tutorial, you have to jump in order to, you know, prove that you can jump. And it's like, well, it's just the tutorial, does that count as the game? Or if it's like, you know, late in the game, it's like, hey, prove to me that you're still here. Prove to me that you're still real. Jump for me! And then the only option that you can do is to jump. It's like, you don't need it to, like, cross the thing. You just need to do it because someone told you to. And it's like, is that required then? Or is that some different thing? I was already going this way. So that's 2 dragons. So, like, my party needs an alchemist. I think the first fight you might need one. I didn't do testing. But, strictly speaking, you could level up everyone, I think, to the point where you don't actually need an alchemist for any of the normal fights. But, then you need an alchemist for, like, 2 fights right near the end. You need an alchemist specifically for 2 fights right at the end of the game. Because in order to, like, deal damage to the dragons, you have to have an alchemist potion. So there's the tutorial that might need it, and then there's 2 fights right at the end, including the final fight, where you need, like, 1 potion each. And that's it. So technically, the party does need an alchemist, but a potential non-alchemist playthrough of the game could be interesting. Where, other than those 2 potions, you just don't use the alchemist and just power level the entire group so much so that they could just get to using everything without the alchemist. I don't know, should I do another few episodes of my party needs an alchemist where I just grind a ton of experience? I'm almost tempted to do something, right? As for this game, I don't know, there's potential, like, technically you can't defeat the game without using melee, because you don't unlock any other way to deal damage until after you complete your first fight. You could play through without magic, probably. Just punch, punch, punch. Okay, that's insulting. I have some armor, but no health. I keep the experience that I've gained, right? Whenever I die and have to reset, I keep my experience, don't I? Nope, not allowed to go to that. I have to run all the way over here. Meow, meow, meow. Ooh! An idle Picross game could be really interesting. Didn't I play an idle Picross game and like not like it? No, I played a roguelike Picross game and didn't really care for it. But an idle Picross game could be really interesting. That's 7, this is only 5. So yeah, I'll get ammo, but... Gosh, how do I get the... Minus 14 melee. It's 9 magic. Which AK just means minus 1 magic. And minus 14 melee. Well, yeah, then of course it fully heals. Okay, you know what? Just abandon that dungeon. Alright, but come back a bit. It'd be really funny if you get, like, your sister back, like, partway through the main quest or at the end of the main quest, and then the game becomes co-op after you beat it. Well, this is on level 15. Oh no, this I've already done. God. Yeah, also save the game here. Alright, this should be easy enough. Nom nom nom. See, it's really neat when a game, like, has a quest, but there's, like, an alternate way to solve it that the game doesn't tell you, but you just have to know. But, like, it's really neat when a game does that. But, it's annoying to find out, like, oh, this person giving you a whole bunch of boring quests, you could just, like, kill them, and then just skip like a whole bunch of lame boring quests. But like if you're going for like a good playthrough where you don't just randomly kill people, I just know that. Or like someone wants you to do a whole bunch of quests in order for you to get like this one artifact, but what it is they will tell you where the artifact is. So in actuality, all you really have to do is just go to the place where it is. You don't actually need to do all those quests. Especially if it's like going into it, he tells like, oh yes, do some things for me and I'll tell you where it is. Because like back in the older days, you'd either have to find someone, find someone in real life who knows about it and get the info from there, or just do it and then for your next playthrough. But nowadays it's like, do all these quests and I'll tell you where it is. You do the first quest, find that it's boring, look it up. Oh, here's where the item is. Heck, you might not even wind up talking to the guy at all. You're just like, hey, try to find this thing. This person knows where it is. No, I'm just gonna look it up. Interesting. Let me guess, we do the first quest, but we fail. And then we can do the second quest and actually succeed at it. New magic? Healing magic? I want to open the gold chest, that's what I'm saying. It's level 15 quest, but it leads to a level 10 cave. That does not quite. It is weird that the quests and the dungeons and stuff are seemingly random levels. Right near the beginning, you find stuff that's like level 80 or whatever. Then you go through and say, hey look, some level 20 enemies and a level 5 cave. I do like that you can like tell what kind of magic you're going to use by like the shape on the ground. So if it's a magic that you don't yet have, you know, it's like, oh hey, the lightning is a horizontal line. And so like you can find that like certain magic is specifically good against certain enemies, because like, oh well, they use lightning magic, so if I can arrange to use lightning magic on them, they can use lightning magic on me. But I could use like fire magic on them. It's like, how much mana does it? That's a lot of magic to get a heal. I guess it's the same quest again. Like, there's a part of me that just wants to go to, like, the super high-level enemies and just grind it for a whole bunch. Another part of me that's like, yeah, my level is fine. Because the magic has different shapes, you can figure out how to attack different enemies in different ways. But I still really like the fire because it does a bit of damage over time. Oh! I accidentally did, story quest. But we have seen some enemies using healing magic. Keep hitting pause to access this menu. Still quite a ways off from the 5K, but... Oh, magic set. So much more magic. I thought it was going to be the place where the book was. Ideally, kind of like two enemies could look the same, but be different levels. But it's kind of a bad thing, so like, it's hard to tell just at a glance what level an enemy is. Like, unless you see the skull and you know that it's way above your level, but... I mean, sometimes the skull enemy is pretty easy to kill, and sometimes it's really annoying. Oh, so yeah, I guess trying to do a full magic only run, even if you excuse like the first fight or two until you can finally get magic, would be really, really difficult because you can't regenerate your mana. Okay, here we go. Easy enough. I will say, I'm surprised I haven't gotten an achievement yet. You know what? I'm just going to tab away real quick. And just look, there's 12 achievements, okay? Beat the game, get all skills, complete every side quest, obtain everything, clear 52 dungeons, reach level 99, beat Mew Game with the Furry Armored modifier, beat Mew Game with the Stronger Enemies modifier, beat Mew Game with 9 Lives modifier, beat Mew Game with level 1, beat Mew Game with Naked Cat, and obtain the complete Old Master set. Okay, so it's not achievements for playing the game, it's achievements for solving various things of the game. And it looks like we have to complete Mew Game probably multiple times. I don't want to try playing with just level 1, 9 lives, no gear. Yeah, it seems to be something maybe I do one at a time of. Hey, hey, no. Hey, 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 no. Entry 2201. that one. The injured one. Excuse me. I've come to talk to you about your life's expired warranty. Bye. No. Okay. So that enemy doesn't seem to have huge magic. Yeah, that enemy doesn't seem to have healing magic, but I do. Yeah. I'm spending so much time grinding for just, like, one enemy. Like, I don't have to be doing all this. I just really want to. Okay. Hopefully this is going to be enough to kill this thing. Come on. Come on. I've almost got it. This is just about dead. Its health bar is like empty. Alright, come on. No! Alright, fine. We still need like 1,400 more coins to get the big chest, so I'm just going to... I'm going back to some of these area towns because they have quest lines that we have not yet completed. I do like how the arena is like a scattered line and isn't just, you know, a typical shape. What's up? Yeah, I can see the next 3 pages. Well, that's a new one. Please, have some of our bad armor. Alright, well, let's go and do this then, shall we? Meowie. There you go, that's a decent chunk of XP. I mean, yeah, if any of them hit me, I'm dead, but... if I do this properly, none of them should be able to hit me. you know, just a few thousand experience points. Sorry, are they dealing 1 damage to me? Level 85! For sure I'll be back eventually, but that ain't the place for me right now. Not much more gold left. Excuse me, I'd like to nap. Thank you. Nice. Even with this magic wand reducing our attack by a huge amount, we're still doing pretty darn good. I have to wonder. Theoretically, there's a limit to the level of the items that you can get. Like, if you go to Kit Kats and just open up enough random boxes, you should eventually get every equipment at maximum level. So what if, like, say your Ranger Axe was already max level, and then you did that quest and got it, like, upgraded? Okay, so that's just better gear, is that it? from like 0 to like 13. I think I would have been better rolling this 100 times than rolling that thing once. But I guess that can get gear that this can't. Oh, there we go. Crush, crush, crush. So if I just keep doing all these different side quests, and just keep exploring the dungeons as I find them, more or less, I just keep killing enemies that are in my way, I should level up quite nicely. Now, I don't know if I will actually have to grind, or if, you know, completing the game and all the side quests will just get me to level 99. So I've done, what, maybe 20 of the 62 side quests? I've done like a third of them. Yeah, I'll probably be fine. I probably won't have to grind. Oh, now the fucking... Ooh! Rematching! Ah! Running in a diagonal doesn't work! And enough XP to level up again. A lot of these quests give me enough XP to just plain level up. Like, yeah, doing a little bit of grinding at the beginning is good, because being level 5 instead of level 3 is a big difference, but otherwise, yeah, just do all the quests. Be good.